Okay, so I don't have a script for this one, but I do just want to rant about Pokemon Gen 2, specifically about the Johto region. What region? Because it is the worst region, the worst Pokemon region, and it deserves the hate, and it deserves more hate. I don't know why or how people's favorite games can be Pokemon Silver, Crystal, or Gold. I guess I can see why if it's their first time, it's their first Pokemon game or the game they've spent the most time playing. But for that, I just wish they were either born earlier for Gen 1 or later for Gen 3 because that basing your favorites on Gen 2 is so tragic. It is the the topography of Gen 2 is pretty really bad. The Pokemon themselves, I don't know why so many Gen 2 Pokemon can only be found in Kanto, which is another thing about the Gen 2 games I'll get on to later. Just the dex is pretty bad except for a rare few, which is then how likely can you get them in the actual game? Like now the gym leaders, the aces, so many of them are Kanto Pokemon. Let's see. Uh, what's his name? Faulkner. His ace is Pidgeotto. It could have been Hoot Hoot. It could have been Noctowl. Let's see. Then there is a Bugsy. Her ace is Cypher. Heracross is begging to be there. Or even like Lediba, Ledian. Is it Lomise Volbeat in Gen 2? I think it is. Whitney, yeah, sure. Her Miltank could make sense. The fourth gym, Morty, I think it's Mischievous, but also it could be like Haunter or Gengar. Let's say Jasmine, yeah, okay, Jasmine being a steel type. Yeah, okay. What was it? Steelix. Uh, Chuck, I believe his name is. His ace is what is it? It's Party Wrath. It makes no sense. Uh, Bryce, I think his name is. Yeah, his ace is Piloswine, makes sense. Claire, her ace is Kingdra. And so yeah, like also a Gen 2 Mon, but also mainly a Gen 1 Mon. But I'll let it slide. Let's see. Uh, oh, the routes themselves, or the level curve is terrible. Why am I fighting level 10s when I'm level 40? It doesn't make sense. Training up for the Elite Four is impossible. You're fighting level 20s right outside. It makes no sense. It's terrible to play. And then we get to Kanto. Everyone's favorite part about the Gen 2 games, or the Johto games, is Kanto, which means that you're playing Johto to play Kanto, which makes no sense. I'm saying which makes no sense a lot. But what's the point of paying Johto if you're just paying it to play Kanto? Then play the Kanto games if you want to play Kanto. I Kanto understand. And also the fact that the Kanto trainers are, I mean, to be fair, yes, it's more fun that the Kanto trainers are on par with our levels because otherwise it'd be not fun. But also that means that those random trainers are essentially Elite Four level, which is not necessary. Like, why is youngster Joey? Why does he have freaking levels higher than some Elite Four members, probably. I'm not. I mean, the Kanto portion is fun. It is fun to travel a region with your already with a team that's already been decided for, like, not just have been decided, but with a 40 level team, with a champion team, I should say, and just exploring Kanto in a way that's not like the other games, like that's not like the first Gen 1 games. But also it's like it's refreshing, but it's also not it's not necessarily important that whatever way you traverse Kanto in Gen 2. It's not like in Gen 2's Kanto is so much better than Gen 1's Kanto. It's just different, and just I wanna see if there's like a ROM that essentially puts you that makes you travel the Gen 2 path in an OG Kanto game. But anyway, the Pokemon. I mean, I guess you have some hits, but a lot of them are misses. Just like why are there so many decent, cool, decent designs that have terrible stats? Like Ariado, Spinarak, Ledian, um, Stanton. Stanton gets redeemed later, but like it's nothing. Shuckle, Dunsparce, Crobat is good. Heracross is good. Like normally, if I'm gonna talk about a Pokemon Dex, I'm thinking about the Mons trainer uses, or the Mons trainer use to help me remember off the top of my head what they're talking, what Mons are in the game. But so many of them use Gen 1 Mons that it's impossible. Like, why am I not listing off Gymnade Aces when I'm talking about Gen 2 Pokemon? That's so dumb. Oh, the legendaries? Yeah, I give them a pass. They're good. Lebby is good. Lugia good. Ho-Oh good. Raikou, Entei, Suicune good. Uh, Pokemon breeding is a mainstay now. I can't even say that. The whole gimmick of Gen 2 and like ZA doesn't have it. Arceus doesn't have it. I guess the Legends games aren't gonna have those. Pokemon Champions aren't isn't gonna have it. Uh, and then but they also even retired the daycare thing in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It's just mainly picnics, which it's probably like maybe is better. I never got into it. I mainly use it for I mainly used it for sandwiches. But yeah, this was a new attempt seeing how well I can spitball without needing the script. And I think I passed, I guess. Yeah, there was some pauses, but otherwise, other than that, I think it was better than my other attempts. So yeah, see ya.